check it out. The good people at Sofirin have sent me another flashlight to review. So far, I've been blown away with how good these lights are. This is a tactical light, and I think a lot of people can really appreciate this one. So let's open up and give you an honest review of this flashlight. Gotta have it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. That's right, you know I love gadgets, flashlights, things like that. So the good people at Sofirin asked me to go ahead and review another one. I was like, heck yeah. So far I've just been blown away. And you know what's really nice? Flashlights like this are not disposable. Not anymore. You know, I've had lights like this, which granted, but once this is dead, it's dead. That's it. You throw it in the trash. That's it. That's the bad part with these. The good thing with these is there is a replaceable battery inside. Let's open this thing up and take a look. So the first thing we notice here is, wow, we got a beautiful case that this is enclosed in. Nice D-ring here. Also got a belt loop right here. Very, very nice. This is just, look at this, like 2 layers of material here. And the whole case itself, very strong Velcro. Very thick material. I think this case is going to hold up for quite a while. And this, to me right here, this is just perfect for, you know, police, firefighters, maybe EMTs, medics, mechanics. Even you're a pilot and you're doing a pre-trip on a plane, this would be easy to carry with you. This is just a really, really nice setup. So let's see what else we get in the box. We have this little box here. All right, you got a lanyard, really nice soft rope. It actually feels like 550 cord, but right there, just 2 holes here in the top of the case that you loop this through, and then you can use that to hold the flashlight to your hand. You get a USB-C to USB-C cable, and your instruction manual right here. And as well, they're very good at for doing this is giving you extra O-rings. This is be important, you know. The flashlight gets old, it might lose some of that ability to keep water out, so really nice that they give you a nice set of proper O-rings. Alright, so this can be held on with the case. You got your lanyard, and you also have a clip right here to help hold it. There is no magnet on that. A lot of the flashlights I've looked at here recently have a magnet, a way of holding it to something. This does not have that, so if you're looking for something that will clip that way, that might be important for you to know. You know, if you're a mechanic and you're looking to hold, you know, put this on something and hold it, this one doesn't do it. This clip is also removable too, so if you don't find this comfortable or if you don't need it, it is easily removable. But check this out, the Sofirin SK30. I have a warning here, warning, hot. I was getting some specs off of Amazon. I saw people complaining about the heat issue, or heat. All lights do that, especially the brighter these LEDs get, the more heat they will put out. But this does have a built-in throttle system, or whatever you want to call it. So when it hits 131 degrees Fahrenheit, this will reduce the candle power, the lumens, to help keep it from overheating. It's going to get hot. They even put it right there, hot. So I don't understand why people are complaining about that. Everything gets hot. Put your hand on a headlight. I mean, it's going to be warm. But anyhow, man, really nice looking. Nice composite metal there, aluminum. Don't really believe I saw a spec as to what this is, but very, very nice. And we have 2 buttons here on the back. So this one here is, you tap it real fast for strobe, and this is your on-off. So you hit this button, on-off, and then this adjusts your power. So we have 6 settings on here. I really like the way that works. Hear that click? Really just nice and satisfying sounding. And then we have rubber on here. So this is an IPX8 rated. So this is waterproof. You can drop it in water. You know, I'll say water resistant. I don't want to say waterproof. You can drop it in water or use it in the rain. It will be fine. And it also features a USB-C charge port right here. Now when you get this out of the box, you will have to open it up like this, and there will be a piece of paper in here that they do for shipping to keep it from coming on. Let's take a look at this battery. Wow, look at that. 5,000 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. So like I said, this thing dies or the performance starts to degrade. You can buy another battery. It doesn't even have to be a Sofirin battery. You just go on Amazon and get a battery for it. All right, I'm going to go over a few specs. So I put this on the scale, weighs in with the battery at 5.6 ounces. Per their specs, the 6 settings are 30 lumens, 150, 350, 1,000, and then 3,000 in turbo mode. The strobe is 2,800 lumens. That is bright. That should really disorient anybody that's messing with you. So that's the whole point of that strobe there, is to disorient people. So let's see. So when you turn this on, let's see, there's a green light here. So solid green will tell you that you're up to 75 to 100%. That's green. If it's flashing green, then you're 50 to 75% power. 25 to 50% power, that will be a steady red light. And then under 25, that's flashing red, get it on the charge. So that is pretty nice that they give you a little indicator to let you know where the battery is at. All right. Let's go to the little kiddie pool. Let's dunk this thing in there, test it for waterproof, and then after that, time to do a nighttime shot, and then we'll wrap up the review. All right, here we go, the dunk test. So there we have it. Look at that. It's underwater. It's working. I don't see any bubbles or anything coming up that would indicate it's leaking or taking in water. Let's see. Let's even go through that water cool flashlight. On, off, on. There's our green. Man, this water's cold. Woo! All right, time to go see how bright this thing is at night. All right, here we go. So this is the lowest setting here. As you can see, we really can't see much off in the distance. So now we'll go to the next beam. Again, we're not really getting too far. Now we're getting somewhere we can see a little bit. Now here we go. Here's the, look at how bright that is making everything there. And now we got one more, believe it or not. Freaking turbo floodlight mode. Look at this. That, guys, is insane. Look at how much light. So there we go. We'll turn up. Look at that. That is a whole lot of light. So let's see if we can. There you have it. Maybe you can see like the stop signs and stuff lit up down there. Let's go this way. Maybe you can see kind of like down the street there, but look at the beam on this thing. This is freaking incredible. So, man, we're like lighting up trees for a good distance here. This thing is bright. Now, it is getting quite hot here on turbo mode. I did see some people say something on some Amazon reviews, but really, turbo mode is not designed for you to be like walking around and keep it on. I mean, it's just drawing a lot of battery. It's asking a lot of LED. And it's just a typical thing with LEDs. They're gonna get a bit warm. So let's turn this off. And now, if strobing lights bother you, please click ahead a few seconds, because we're going to show you the strobe feature on this thing at night. And this is designed to disorient people. So multiple patterns there, man. That is just crazy. Woo! I am really liking this light, man. This thing is freaking crazy bright. And everyone, I really like this flashlight. This is by far like the brightest flashlight I've ever had. You know, growing up, mag light was like the standard. Yeah, police always carried it, and you know, it was always good for cracking a skull too. It was so big, so heavy, and you know, the light output we thought was actually pretty bright, but it's quite pathetic by today's standards. I mean, this light, the SK30, is by far the brightest light I've ever had, and I really like this feature. This is really, really easy. 2 buttons, very intuitive to use. Just go down there, it's on, and now we can cycle through the settings. This thing is just, it's crazy bright, and it just feels so solid. I said, this isn't my first light with Sofirin, so from my experience so far, I've been very, very happy with the build quality and everything of their light. So I have no problem recommending this if you're looking for something. In this case too, the quality just seems amazing. I mean, time will tell if this will hold up, but I feel pretty confident that this is going to do well. So there you have it, man. The SK30. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the light. There will be a link down below. Also, where you can purchase this. And check out videos if you want to watch some RC stuff. Sorry, I totally forgot that was... missed it. It was sitting there. But yeah, check out this light. All right, everyone. Appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, found this informative. And if you're looking for a good light, here you go. All right. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.